welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to be working on the framing of our outhouse. Here I am putting up the back wall. As you remember in previous videos, I have already framed up these walls, so today I'll just be mocking everything up on the platform and getting the sheeting on. Now the sheeting will be permanently attached to the walls, and then later I'll be taking this all apart for transport out to our remote property. But here we're just getting things lined up, and we'll continue putting the walls up. Okay, here I am putting construction adhesive on the back wall. The sheeting will go over this. It just makes for such a tighter building when you use this construction adhesive, and just makes for a superior job overall. Definitely would recommend it to anybody. You know, it's relatively inexpensive, and in my opinion, it just adds so much more to your building. No squeaks. The framing doesn't move once it's sheeted as well. The nails or screws that you're using tend not to pull out because there's less movement to help jar them loose. Like I said before, I'm trying to make these buildings last 200 years, and this is definitely one of the things I believe that is going to help do that. Here's just another example where those blue hand clamps come in so handy. Trying to get a sheet of plywood up by yourself with no one to help you. It's the extra hand that you're missing. Here we're just going to clamp it in place so we can get the screws on. Here I am just screwing the door cutout onto some 2x4s that I have attached to the framing. You'll see in a minute why I'm doing this, but essentially I'm able to put the door in and level it and get it exactly where I want it to hang afterwards. Now here you can see the real value of screwing the door level and square exactly how you want it to hang. It just lets you put the hinges on so much easier. You can set them and have the door perfectly level without a whole lot of fooling around. I've done this on a couple sheds now, and I don't think I would do it any other way. Basically, at this point you can just put the hinge onto the building and then attach it to the door and it will hang perfectly. Just always remember to use a good quality hinge so your door doesn't sag. In this case I'm just using a piece of plywood for the door, so it's really not that heavy. This is going to be the last thing I do before I disassemble the outhouse and haul it out to our off-grid property. I'm just pre-drilling a hole through the floor that the vent stack will be installed in later. I would just like to thank everyone that's made it to this point in the video. If you found value in this, please make sure to give the video a like and subscribe. The next video will be going to site and starting to assemble this. Make sure to follow along and we'll see you there.